Hello, today we're going to be talking about Sologger. Sologger is a group of libraries and a service that can be used to parse raw logs emitted from a Solana RPC into structured logs. Take those logs and send them to Logstash, an open telemetry collector, standard out, or your file system. And this greatly helps with observability of your programs running on chain. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about here. Um, Here's an example of what your raw logs might look like emitted from an RPC. If you're subscribed to the log subscription WebSocket endpoint. And then once these logs go through Sologger, you end up with these structured logs, which you can easily parse. We'll start by taking a look at a Docker example using Opensearch and Sologger. Let's look at the Sologger configuration file. It's pretty simple. You have the log4rs configuration location, your RPC URL. In this case, we're listening to DevNet. It could be testnet, mainnet. It could be a specific RPC provider endpoint, and then the programs you want to listen to. In this case, we see the Solana system programs. For this demo, we're going to list all programs. I don't recommend doing this. It's a lot of information that you don't want. We'll go to the log4s configuration file. We can see we have the Logstash appender. The root level is set to error. This is for the Sologger application itself. So if you want to debug Sologger, you can change this level. And then the Sologger log processor logger. This is what you're mostly interested in. If you want to listen to just errors emitted from your program, you change this to error. Otherwise, info will listen to all logs from your program. Let's take a look at the Logstash configuration file. Here we have input. So Logstash is listening to port 50,000. We're doing some filtering and then sending the output to Opensearch. Take note of this index name. We'll be using that to create the index pattern in the Opensearch dashboard. And then the Docker Compose file itself, we have two Opensearch nodes, an Opensearch dashboard, Logstash, and Sologger. So let's go ahead and get that running. Once that's up, you can go to localhost on port 5601 and log in with admin. If for some reason your Opensearch nodes don't start, you might see this max virtual memory areas. In the output, if that's the case, try running this command and restarting your containers, and that should get you up and running. All right, let's go see if the dashboard's up. Sometimes it takes a minute to start up. All right, and we'll log in with admin. Click add data. It's fine. Let's do this. We'll just go to dashboard management, index pattern, and create index pattern. Here we can see the name that we specified in our Logstash configuration file. Go ahead and copy paste that. Next step, select the timestamp and create index pattern. All right, so here we have fields. These are from our structured Solana logs. If for some reason your program hasn't emitted any logs yet, this might not show up until logs are captured. Once they are, you can go back in here and go ahead and create your index pattern. And if there's some fields missing that you expect to see, you can go up here and click refresh once those logs are captured. Let's go ahead and set this to default, and we can go to Opensearch dashboards, discover, and here we go. Here's our logs. So we can see here's our index as our source. You can select your time window for your logs, and you can start filtering over here. So if you want to filter by level, you can do that. Let's search by errors. All right, and then if we want to look for some specific field, let's choose one here at random. Like we want to look at, find everything with this account address, text. We can do that here and update. And there we go. Filtering, hooray. And yeah, so from there, you can create dashboards, so visualization. You can do anomaly detection. You can create alerting. So if you want to get emails for specific errors or some sort of error count, you could do that. Lots and lots of possibilities. If you have any ideas or want to see other functionality, or if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.